Hello, y'all. Welcome to my channel, Live Life in Tarot. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for being here. So glad you could make it. If you're new, you're welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you are returning, welcome back. Now, this video is timeless, and what I'm calling this video is What's the Issue? We're going to be looking at what's the issue. So these messages will apply for whomever views it. Now, when I was shuffling for the energy, one card did come out, so we're keeping it. But once I get started with what your issue is, we're then going to take a look at what may be some of the circumstances around the issue, where you are at in this, what else could be going on or maybe happening around the issue. And then we'll take a look at where this issue will likely end up. So let's get started. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Here we go. Now, the issue is colorless angel. That is the issue, colorless angel. So someone is experiencing a lot of pain with something. That is the issue. Someone is experiencing a lot of pain with something. And what is being experienced is so painful that the choices being made or the thinking behind it, the attitude is it's better to not feel it all than to be going through this pain. So someone is in a mode of whatever. Someone is in a mode of apathy. Okay, so that is the issue. Because this is the way someone is choosing to deal with this painful situation or what is causing them pain. So let's take a look at what some of the circumstances around this issue. These messages that come through can and may be and likely will be explicit. So just fair warning, okay? Let's see what some of the circumstances are around this issue where it's causing you pain or causing someone pain. And the way that they're coping with it is just like whatever, in a fuck it attitude. I'm just not going to feel. I'm just going to have no feelings. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to feel anything about this shit. Because it's just too painful to experience. So let's see, Spirit, what are some of the circumstances around this colorless angel that is the issue? What are the circumstances? What are some of the circumstances, please, for the colorless angel? Remember, this is a timeless message. What are some of the circumstances pertaining to this colorless angel? What are some of the circumstances? That is too many. What are some of the circumstances? What are some of the circumstances around the colorless angel? Okay. I got money. Okay. This is one of the circumstances. I got money. So for some of you, somebody got money and you didn't get it, or you got money that somebody else didn't get. What are the circumstances. Any other circumstances around this issue, Spirit? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Any other issues? Any other circumstances around this issue? Any other circumstances around this issue? I'm also picking up that for some of you, there's someone who has money, and they're very controlling. They're very mean. They're show off, but they do it in a way to embarrass, to belittle, um, to cause hurt, to control. I miss my old bitch or nigga. I miss my old bitch. So that's what the card says. So also another circumstance that's happening here is someone is missing. They're missing someone that they're not with. Someone is missing someone that they're not with, or someone is missing you because they're not with you. And so there's so much pain that they are just choosing not to feel. One more. Okay, thank you. We also have my ex crazy ass won't let go. My ex crazy ass won't let go. My ex is crazy as hell and won't let go. That's what it's saying. My ex is crazy as hell and won't let go. Okay? So, for some of you, this is concerning an ex that is tripping, that won't leave you alone. And no matter what you've done to sever this connection, to go your way and move on or do your own fucking thing, you got an ex that is just not letting you do that. They're refusing to let you go. They're still hanging on to you. They're still showing up. They're still trying to be in your life. They're still trying to have a connection with you. They're still trying to be with you. Or this is you. Okay? So let's take a look at where you are in this. Where is the viewer at in this? Where is the viewer at in this, Spirit? Where is the viewer at in this? Thank you. Prosperity. So, you, the viewer, you're focused on wanting to prosper, wanting to gain, wanting improvements. But I also feel like this feels more like you are struggling to prosper, or you're just you're trying to focus on prospering yourself. You're trying to focus on bettering yourself. You're trying to focus on improving your situation. You want to work on you, work on your life. You want things to be better for you. This is what you are striving for. This is what you're wanting. But with all this fog around here, you may be not sure about exactly what that looks like or how to go about it or what needs to happen. Or you may be having issues being able to achieve better circumstances for yourself or being in a better space with this issue and with the circumstances around it, depending on which circumstance applies to you. But this is where you're at with this. This is you wanting to prosper, to move past this. You want to see a better period for yourself. Some of you, I feel where you are is that you are getting to that space. But it's like as if it's a mystery. There's some sort of mystery going on about you, about how you're doing, how well you're doing or not doing here, for whom this involves. So let's take a look at the Eight of Wands. So with this Eight of Wands, someone is putting a stop to your progress. Okay? But it's almost as if you could be trying to move quick or make moves that you shouldn't be making. Or this is you affecting someone's, putting a stop to somebody's progress, putting a stop to what somebody is doing. Because you want to prosper here, or you're having trouble prospering in this situation. Let's see what else comes out. Or somebody's impeding your progress. We have the Queen of Swords here. So somebody is trying to strategize a way to keep you stuck, or to have you caught up, or get you stuck. Somebody is weaving a web, but I feel like there's also somebody else present. There's being a form of protection or go-between with this Queen of Swords. But this may be you being able to block whatever entanglement that this situation or issue is trying to present for you. Or someone may be trying to block you. But be careful, because somebody's trying to stop you from where it is you want to go. Somebody wants to see you unable to prosper. And with this Three of Wands, or this is you feeling like this towards somebody. Because with this Colorless Angel, there's so much pain here that someone's just choosing not to feel or deal with the pain that they're going through or have experienced. And with this Three of Wands, okay, the Three of Wands talks about, implementing something new, looking for your ships to come in, trying to have something come together. But in this is like a three-party situation, or there's external factors going on where there's a problem with seeing your ships come in, or there's a problem with seeing something come together or work out, or there's a problem with what you're implementing and wanting to see progress with this Ace of Cups. I feel like you're having trouble getting a new opportunity. You're having trouble being able to get new love or have new love come in because you're still being haunted by the pain of what has happened, because you're not, I feel like some of you aren't dealing with the pain of a situation, or you, at least you're not going about it the right way. There's a better way to deal with this pain than to be, than to choose not to feel. Because it's like if you turn off the valve of water, the water may not flow, but it's being pent up somewhere. So there's a buildup, is what I'm saying. You have justice. Now, for some of you, this is a focus on a Libra, or you may be that Libra. But something karmic is happening here. Something that, something happened that was unfair. But whatever this is that was done unfair, where your issue is that you're numb about it, or, if this is someone else, but I feel like this is you. There will be justice. This will be set right. I feel like for some of you, you see somebody else that's, that they're prospering, they're getting money, or they're getting more than you, or someone feels like you're receiving, you got more going on, that you doing better than they are, or you feel someone's doing better than you. But there's someone who misses you, even though they're saying they got money, or even though they're, parading around like they got money. Or this is you. But this is going to be set right, because something was done that was very wrong here. And the karmic scales will balance this. And so whoever is in the wrong here, the right thing will happen, and it will be fair, no matter what that looks like. I do feel like someone may have, someone may think that this situation, that they got what they wanted in this situation, and that was to make sure you didn't get what you wanted in this situation. But I feel like that is changing, because somebody who seems to be having progress, a stop is being put to that progress, because the way in which that this person, or this was moving along however quickly, it was done the wrong way. They didn't go about it the right way. And with this Queen of Swords here, whatever that plan was that was weaved, that was created to trap you or to block you, it did have you blocked, not able to see your plans happen, not able to cut something out or someone out. It's like this person just kept being in the way. Or, they were in your mind, in your head, or this is how someone is viewing you. And so, whatever was happening where there was a problem with you seeing your ships come in, a problem with your ability to prosper, something is happening or about to happen. It's going to change that shit up. This is either going to happen with either someone else coming in, because it's like you may be the one being assisted to be able to remove the blockage and move forward. In a way that you couldn't before. I feel like you clearing your mind. You're getting to a place where your mind is clearing. There was a time where you couldn't really think of anything else but this person, or this is how someone is about you. But whatever opportunity or offer that you were being kept from, or whatever opportunity or offer that gave you some sort of fear, it's like for some of you, you were in a connection with someone that was cruel, that it wasn't really love, that it oppressed you, and you couldn't move forward with it. It had you trapped in your mind and trapped in your circumstances. It impeded your progress. You weren't able to move forward because the problem was what happened wasn't right, but shit went down just the same, and it left things on an unfair end for you. But I feel like this is changing where you couldn't prosper before. I feel like you're in a space now where the fog of this situation, where you may have been down on your luck with money, or you may be single and have been for quite some time, and you may have an ex that just won't won't go away. It's just always somehow like right here on your back, breathing on your neck, or at least it feels that way. Or, that's the kind of energy that they're bringing or that they have in a situation. That your ability to see the right things happen for yourself or see fairness happen for you didn't happen, but it will. It's going to happen. Let's take a look at where this is going to lead. Spirit, where is this going to lead? Where is this going to lead for the viewer? Where is this going to lead? Where is this going to lead for the viewer? Some of you, this was difficult. You really missed this person. You really miss this person, but they aren't worth fucking missing. Yeah, you're gaining enlightenment. You're gaining understanding and perspective about this situation. This was challenging, but you're overcoming it. You are getting the understanding that it's like your energy is raising, your vibration is raising where your vibration was at a low. You couldn't really prosper in this kind of energy. Look at that. There's a lot of fog. Look at that. This is like the face of pain. She's wearing black. You were mourning something here. You were mourning this. And I feel like with the colorless angel, you put on this brave face, or you just appear to not care. It's like, whatever, okay, it went down, I gotta move on. Whether it's because you just had to move on, or chose to, or both. You didn't deal with the pain. You didn't deal with the pain, and it took a long time to deal with this pain, because before you could deal with the pain, it made you numb. It made you in a space of, it was too painful to feel. This predicament almost ruined you, because the person that this is pertaining to, they're still around. You're not together. They may even be with someone else, with this Three of Wands here. And you had to watch that. Some of you may have felt like a widow, you know, like a black widow, because something was at the heart of the matter. Like the person, you may have wished this, you may have wanted this person to just, drop dead somewhere, because that's how much this hurt your heart. What will this lead? Another message for where this will lead. Thank you. Secrecy. Secrecy. So this is you keeping to yourself. This is you creating boundaries. This is you initiating ways to protect yourself by you gaining the enlightenment and figuring out how to keep this person at bay or distance yourself. But you're keeping what you're doing and where you're at, and what you got going on to yourself, because with this secrecy, whoever this is, they can't get a pulse on you, whereas before they could, because they triggered you. They triggered you. But now they can't get a pulse on you. You've been able to you're able to, or you will be able to have enlightenment and be more confidential, be more of a mystery to this person, this issue, this situation. So let's get additional light and shadow information here for this. Spirit, what is the light and shadow for this read for the viewer? What is the light and shadow on this read for the viewer? So this feels like you've struggled with prospering, trying to move on, trying to have your come up, but you will. It's coming now. It's coming now. Even though it hasn't, it may have taken a very long time, because you were in a space where shit, you're in a space, or we're in a space where shit is like whatever. So either you're coming out of this now, or you're about to. What is, thank you. Oh, two cards. So, operating in the light, this is about you doing the inner and outer work. That's what was needed here for you to be able to gain this enlightenment. And this is something that you had to do yourself on your own. And you went through this by yourself on your own. You didn't feel like you had anybody that um you really had anybody in your corner. You pretty much was alone in this process. You felt alone. You may have been I'm hearing ostracized, or um you felt cast out, or those persons that you perhaps wanted support from weren't a support for you, and you found yourself having to deal with this on your own. And the shadow of this is you needing to find protection from your criminals. Okay? This is you getting enlightenment on how to find protection from the person or persons who've offended you, who have hurt you, and you are learning how to protect yourself from this. This is giving you experience, painful experience, but experience that were very deep, deep lessons. And so you are learning that the shadow part of this here is you have to protect yourself from the ones that would trespass against you. You also have affinity and friendship. This here is, and you also have unnatural passions. I feel what this is talking about is the shadow part of this is that you were showing love and passion, or trying to um, have love exist in a situation that wasn't happening organically in the first place, or naturally in the first place. That you worked very hard to try to get love from this person, or have a union, a connection, and it was a struggle. This person wasn't invested in it the way you were, and I feel like you knew that it was not something that made you feel like you could be yourself, or that what you had was real. It was like you always had to work for it, but you weren't seeing a return. And so I feel like the light of this for you is that you now have, with the affinity and friendship, you now have an understanding of what love should look like and what love isn't, what a friend is or what a friend isn't. And now that you have that clarity, this kind of pain you experience will not fucking happen to you again. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching. Bye.